In the land where ancient cultures intertwine, where stories of resilience internally shine, there dwells a people with hearts so strong. Armenians, a tapestry of history's song. From the peaks of Ararat towering heights to the fertile valleys kissed by sunlit sky, Armenia, a cradle of ancient roots, nurturing a people with unwavering pursuits. In the whispers of time their heritage unfolds, a tale of endurance, a spirit that upholds. Through trials and triumph they rise above, carrying the flame of their enduring love. Hey guys, welcome to Understanding Humans, and from now on I've decided to start with a bit of poetry to add my ethnic group video essays a little bit of edge, so I don't know if it's a good decision, so let's begin. So, the Armenian people are an ethnic group native to the Armenian highlands of Western Asia. Today, there are over 10 million Armenians worldwide, with the majority living outside the regional homeland of Armenia. And in this video, we will dive into the Armenian people, exploring their origins, genetic history, culture, language, cuisine, and much more. So subscribe to make my efforts worthwhile. So let's begin. So what race do Armenians belong? Armenians are considered to be Caucasoid in terms of race and belongs to the distinct Indo-European branch. Physically, Armenians commonly have olive to light brown complexion, dark brown eyes and hair, and the studies of Armenian DNA have found them to be genetically closest to other Caucasian groups like the Georgians as well as Balkans and Anatolian people, due to millennia of interactions and intermarriage in the region. And common Armenian phenotypes include prominent cheekbones, full lips, almond-shaped eyes, and uniquely Armenian features like squared jaws and noses that are often described as having a slight hook or bump. And the genetic history of Armenians is believed that the Armenians are descended from one of the oldest indigenous populations in Southwest Asia, dating back to over 3,000 years. Genetic research confirms that Armenians primarily descended from ancestral Caucasian groups who inhabited the Armenian highlands since ancient times, with some influences from various ancient populations such as the Anatolian farmers, Iranian farmers, and Indo-European groups such as the steppe nomads. Together with that, Armenian culture is predominantly Christian and have been greatly influenced by Eastern and Western traditions over the centuries. Living under various empires, Armenian art, music, dance, architecture, and literature fuses influences and have had widespread influence themselves. The national epic is the David of Pasanun. Stories provide more details on holidays and celebrations like Vartava Water Festival, Christmas Eve feasts, and Mass. The Armenians have an unbroken historical record in the region dating back over 2,500 years as a sovereign nation. The establishment of the first Armenian kingdom in the first millennium BC, the heights of Armenian power under Artaxiad and Arsacid dynasties, defended by great leaders such as Tigranes the Great, Leo the Magnificent, and Baba Khorramdin, to adoption of Christianity in 301 AD, and the Byzantine and Islamic period after centuries and under foreign powers like Persia and the Ottoman Empire. Armenia gained independence after World War I but endured mass killing and deportations at the hands of the Turkish government in the early 20th century, and over 1 million Armenians were killed and deported throughout systematic expulsion and massacres, and there is an ongoing international recognition and denial issues. Armenia was later absorbed in the Soviet Union for much of the 20th century and before regaining independence in 1991. Traditional Armenian clothing varies by region but incorporates decorative embroidery with geometric plant and mythical motifs done primarily in red, green, blue, and other bright colors. For men, embroidered shirts and high boots or sandals were commonly worn. Women wore long dresses, aprons, and headscarves decorated with embroidery. But now Western styles are now predominant. Armenia also have rich traditions of folk arts like carpet weaving, metal working, wood carving, and pottery, each with unique regional styles and cultural significance. Armenian architectural styles, from churches and kashkas to intricate stonework and vaulted system, are incorporated in regional buildings. Architectural wonders like the monasteries of Geghat, Khorvirab, and Tetev serves as Armenian cultural heritage sites. So what about the Armenian language? The Armenian language is considered an independent branch of the Indo-European language family with its own unique alphabet, which was invented 405 AD by Mesrop Mashtots. The classic form of Armenian grammar was standardized between the 5th and 10th century AD and is still used as the base for the modern language today. There are two major Armenian dialects: Eastern Armenian spoken in Armenia and Western Armenian historically spoken in Ottoman Turkey and the diaspora. And the Armenian language sounds like this. Grankav jum like om efshia om kanelu hamar khundrumem za YouTube alikini grankav yutunin. So that's what Armenian sounds like. And the classical Armenian cuisine varies seasonally and encompasses bread like lavash and gata, kebabs, dolmas, soups, and steaks. Apricots, nuts, herbs, and spices like cinnamon, allspice, and mint are signature flavors. Notable dishes include Horovats grilled meat, Djaj Horovats chicken, kufte meatballs, and ashnon cranberry dessert. Coffee, fruit, and pomegranate are integral to Armenian culture as well. Speaking of culture, traditional Armenian dances involve intricate steps and lively choreography, often depicting themes from history or folklore. The most emblematic is the sword dance, and where male dancers wield wooden swords in diverse rhythmic patterns. Circle and line dances feature cheerful singing and instrumentation from duduks, zurnas, and the whole drum. Colorful costumes are part of the animated dance performances. And the pre-Christianity ancient Armenian mythology incorporated solar and nature deities. Important myth centered around Vahag, the dragon slayer, spirits called the Vigs, and pantheon of gods led by Aramaz. Mythology and folklore played an important role in Armenian cultural identity. And due to conflicts, genocide, and economic factors over the past century till today, the majority of Armenians today live outside of the homeland, with the largest communities found in Russia, France, Iran, United States, Georgia, Syria, Greece, and Lebanon. As the worldwide Armenian population became more dispersed, preservation of culture, faith, and identity remained a priority for communities worldwide. Throughout schools, churches, cultural centers, and influential Armenian globally like Charles Aznavour, Andre Agassi, Cher, Susan Sarandon, and the Kardashians have contributed to music, sports, art, cinema, and drama. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more exciting content. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious.